The International Laser Class sailboat, also called Laser Standard, and the Laser 1 is a popular one-design class of small sailing dinghy. According to the Laser Class rules, the boat may be sailed by either one or two people, though it is rarely sailed by two. The design, by Bruce Kirby, emphasizes simplicity and performance. The dinghy is manufactured by independent companies in different parts of the world, including LaserPerformance Europe, Performance Sailcraft Australia, and Performance Sailcraft Japan. The Laser is one of the most popular single-handed dinghies in the world. As of 2012, there are more than 200,000 boats worldwide. A commonly cited reason for its popularity is that it is robust and simple to rig and sail. In addition to its durability, the Laser also provides very competitive racing due to the very tight class association controls which eliminate differences in hull, sails and equipment. The term laser is often used to refer to the Laser Standard. However, there are two other sailplan rigs available for the Laser Standard hull and a series of other Laser-branded boats which are of completely different hull designs. Examples include the Laser 2 and Laser Pico. The Laser Standard, Laser Radial and Laser 4.7 are three types of laser administered by the International Laser Class Association. The Laser's hull is made out of GRP, glass-reinforced plastics. The deck has a foam layer underneath for strength. History. The boat's history began with a phone call between Canadians Bruce Kirby and Ian Bruce, while discussing the possibility of a car-top dinghy for a line of camping equipment. Bruce Kirby sketched what would be known as the $1 Million Doodle. The plans stayed with Kirby until 1970 when One Design, an offshore yachtsman magazine, held a regatta for boats under $1,000, called America's Teacup. After a few sail modifications, the Laser easily won its class. The prototype was originally named the Weekender. The sail held the letters TGIF, a common American abbreviation for "Thank God It's Friday." In December 1970, Dave Balfour, a McGill engineering student, suggested the name Laser and contributed the Laser sail insignia. The Laser sailboat was officially unveiled at the New York Boat Show in 1971. The first World Championship was held in 1974 in Bermuda. Entrants came from 24 countries, and first place was won by Peter Comet from the United States. The Laser became a men's Olympic class boat at the 1996 Summer Olympics in Atlanta, and a special Olympic edition of the boat was released that year in commemoration. A version with a smaller sail, the Laser Radial, was first sailed as a women's Olympic class boat at the 2008 Summer Olympics. Arguably the greatest champion of the Laser class is Robert Scheidert from Brazil. He won the World Championship 8 times and won 2 gold and 1 silver Olympic medals. The Laser is manufactured by different companies in different regions. They include LaserPerformance in Europe and the Americas, Performance Sailcraft Australia in Oceania, and Performance Sailcraft Design. As a one-design class of sailboat, all Lasers are built to the same specifications. The hull is 4.19 meters long, with a waterline length of 3.81 meters. The hull weight is 56.7 kilograms, which makes the boat light enough to lift onto a car-top rack. The various sizes of Laser are all cat-rigged. They have only a mainsail. The Laser Standard sail has a sail area of 7.06 square meters and, especially in higher winds, is most competitive when sailed by a very fit, agile, and muscular person weighing no less than 80 kilograms. The Laser uses a Portsmouth yardstick of 1085 for racing involving other classes. The equivalent yardstick in North America is the DPN, which is 91.1 for a Laser sailing. Laser sailing and racing presents a unique set of physical and skill-based challenges. Fast laser sailing requires an advanced level of fitness in order to endure the straight-legged hiking and body torque techniques essential in getting upwind and reaching quickly. Since 1998, laser sailing has increased to not only be physical upwind and reaching, but to also include far more demanding sailing and potential speed increases when sailing downwind. Traditionally, sailing downwind has been considered processional in dinghy racing, simply being pushed downwind. But laser sailors, including Ben Ainslie and Robert Scheidt, significantly changed the techniques used to race a laser downwind. The techniques these sailors introduced uses a much more dynamic sailing method, concentrating on surfing the waves going downwind. The sailors will weave the way downwind, constantly looking to either side for the next large wave they can hop onto and surf downwind. To maximize the speed, boats will often be sailed by the lee, where the boom and sail will be allowed to travel significantly forward of the mast. This change in technique for downwind racing has changed most dinghy racing to be much more competitive on the downwind legs and resulted in a change of the international course shape from a traditional triangle to a trapezoid, giving greater opportunity for increased upwind and straight downwind legs. In addition, downwind laser sailing can very easily result in a death roll, where the boat rocks, flips and capsizes. Identification. A laser's date and place of manufacture can be determined by looking at the serial number stamped into the transom or under the fairlead on the bow. On older hulls, this serial number is unique to the boat and is also the same number that must be displayed on the sail if used for racing. The laser is unusual in this aspect, since almost every other sailing craft has the numbers assigned by the national organization. This means that the same laser can be moved between countries without having to change sail numbers. The first commercially sold laser sailboat had sail number 100. Earlier boats were considered prototypes. Events. Olympics. Other rigs using the laser standard hull. Laser radial. In Europe, the smaller radial sail has surpassed the original laser standard sail in popularity, and replaced the Europe dinghy as the women's single-handed dinghy for the 2008 Olympics. The radial uses the same hull and fittings as the laser standard, but has a smaller sail, shorter lower mast section, and has a different cut of sail to that of the standard of 4.7. Optimal weight for this rig is 121 to 159 pounds. Laser 4.7. A smaller sail plan for the laser was developed about a decade later. The sail area was reduced by 35% from the standard with a shorter pre-bent bottom mast section, allowing even lighter sailors to sail. The same formula as the radial is kept. The hull is the same as the standard and radial. Optimal weight for this rig is 110 to 120 pounds, thus becoming an ideal boat for young sailors moving from the Optimist RS era. This is better for people who are too big for an Optimist RS era and too light for a normal laser. Laser M. The Laser M rig is now obsolete. It was the first attempt at making a smaller rig for smaller sailors. It employed the same lower mast section, but a shorter top section. This variant flopped when compared to the other rigs. This is primarily because the shorter top section didn't allow enough bend to be induced in the mast. This made the boat difficult to sail under power, especially in heavier winds. This rig is no longer recognized by the laser class. Rooster Sailing, a company based in the UK, designed and created a larger rig for the laser hull called the Rooster 8.1, specifically designed for heavier sailors. There are two optional mast configurations, either a 3.6 meters one-piece aluminium lower mast section or a fiberglass extender to fit the Laser's standard aluminium lower mast section. The Rooster 8.1 rig is not recognized for racing in events run under the rules of the official International Laser Class Association. As of 2012, the UK Portsmouth yardstick number for this rig was 1050, which made it around 3% faster than the Laser's standard rig. 21st Century Rigging Update. In recent years, and to move the boat with the changing times, the basic sail controls have been upgraded by means of the XD Performance Kit. This is available from at least two manufacturers, Allen and Harkin. Fitting these kits allows the outhaul and cunningham to be adjusted more easily when under sail via cleats fitted to the deck, so that the lines are always available to the sailor. These are complemented by extra blocks on a rule change allowing up to 6-to-1 outhaul purchase and 10-to-1 cunningham purchase. The kicker's positioning is largely unchanged, but features a swiveling cleat and now affords a purchase of up to 15-to-1 for super vanging in heavy air. A vendor-supplied clue cuff, an upgraded traveller and mainsheet boom blocks with bearings and a new brake design have been approved by class rules and are available for sale. Litigation. There is currently an active lawsuit which may affect the future identity of production of the Laser dinghy. Bruce Kirby withdrew the license he had issued to LaserPerformance and later filed a lawsuit against LaserPerformance and Farzad on March 4, 2013, claiming non-payment of design royalties. Kirby also claims that the LaserPerformance boats have had issues with quality and parts availability. Kirby required the International Sailing Federation on March 25, 2013, to ask the International Laser Class Association to stop issuing ISAF license plaques to LaserPerformance Limited, claiming that the LaserPerformance were no longer a license builder. Instead, ISAF and the ILCA issued a new plaque design, and changed the class rules so that a builder no longer needed to be licensed by Bruce Kirby. The lawsuit continues.